Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Gonna do one cast today. It is Tuesday, the 25th of June, and I am directly across the lake from the Cooper Creek boat ramp. It's after 7 in the evening, and they are running a ton of water. Four units, I believe, still. I'm going to throw a 16th ounce gray and white jig along this bluff bank down through the Cooper Creek flats. Should have done this before I left the dock. I forgot. Sixteenth ounce might be a little light for this bank with this water, but I think it'll get better as I go down because water should slow down quite a bit. It's already starting to drop just a little bit. And this is it's a good bank to lose a lot of jigs on too. A lot of wood. But I've caught a lot of browns on this bank using a white jig. I believe I've got 2-pound line. Oh. See, messing around with the trolling motor and got snagged up. I'm way out here too. I didn't want to do that. I'm using that braid, and yes, I did. I broke off the leader. I'm down to one rod. Gosh, and it's braid too. Okay, I've got a black jig on. I really want to use white. I really want to use white. I'm going to go with a 1/125th ounce. I don't know. This might be a really short one cast. I'd have to go back and get another rod if I break this one off. I didn't bring my bag. Now I'm going to be checking to let it drop. Oh, not a stick. That's why it wouldn't drop. I think I just had a fish or another snag. I can't tell. I just grabbed 2 rods. I knew they had 2-pound line on them, but I didn't notice they both were braid. The water was off again today until 2 o'clock. They are following the same generation pattern every day so far for quite a while. I believe we're supposed to get a reprieve from the 100-degree heat tomorrow with a chance of rain. That might affect the generation pattern, because primarily they're running water like they are because of the heat. Power demand in that late afternoon, evening is generally higher. So they generate that power. Hydro's the cheapest and cleanest. It takes a while for this jig to drop. Oh, it's had a bump. I was going to say, I'm getting down into the area where they're generally, it's a nice stopping place for stockers. When they're stocked downstream, they seem like they like to pull in this area here. Kind of out of the current. It's a nice place to come down and anchor too. Current's not real strong, even if they're running 4 units, and it's, like I said, it's a place where fish will hold. There's one. Thought I saw my line go slack. Pretty little stalker. Got quite a bit of color. College of the Ozarks. Ah, that might have been a bite. A little waterfall here. Ah, it's, they draw water out of the lake for their air conditioning and for the watering their landscaping. And whatever water is circulating through the system comes back in the lake a couple different places. This is one of them. This is where I'd probably like to use a black jig with these stalkers. Saw him hit it. It's the advantage of using a white jig. You can see it disappear when it goes in their mouths. I'm going to throw a few more times here, and then I'm going to call it. This is a really good bank to catch the fish, though. It really slows down through here. And it's not super deep. I've caught some pretty good sized fish. Rainbows especially in this bank. There, I just hit bottom, so it's only about 6-7 feet deep here, maybe. Okay, we're gonna go one more cast. There's an eagle's nest there at Cooper Creek, and that eagle, you can hear it in the background. Okay. That's a nice bank. I like to run it. Appreciate you watching. We'll try it again tomorrow. See ya.